It's Wednesday, and it's time for another 49ers BAM Show mock draft. This week, we're going to be doing a 7-round mock draft. Mike and I are going to go back and forth, and we're going to try to focus on how the Niners are going to look to approach this draft. We're going to do our best job. Stick around, smash that like button. Mike, you ready?
You damn right.
What's going on, faithful? It's your boys, Wayne Breezy, Mike Andrews, nothing but Niners in the building. We came through to crush the buildings on today. Mike, we got a mock draft. It's 11.0. We've been doing this for 11 weeks, bro. It doesn't seem like it, but it does seem like it, I guess. You know, let me ask you this. Are you mock draft out? We got 29 days to the NFL draft, a few more mock drafts to go. Are you mock draft out? Because I feel like I'm just getting started.
Well, so no, only because I've only done them with you, and we only do for the first 100 picks. If I was doing like full 7-round joints every time, I'd be like, all right, dude, like enough already. You know what I mean? But we only going through like 5 picks or so, 5 or 6 picks, so it's not that bad.
You know, it's funny that you said that because I do one from my show, I do our show, then I do an all 32 team, and then I do one with members. And so, like, the cool thing is I feel like I'm always learning something new. And I read comments, and I get the feedback, whether it's positive or negative, and I've listened to the feedback and respond to some of the feedback. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't like it. This fan base is a little weird, though, because, like, remember before pre-mock draft, we needed to address the offensive line, and now everybody's talking about how we need to address the defensive line. So I'm curious, like, which one is it? Because when we do the offensive line, you're mad. When we do the defensive line, you're mad. So then we go outside the box and we present scenarios where the Niners might go corner. They might go linebacker. Then you're mad. Like, how do we help make this fan base satisfied and happy? Like, what do we do? I want to get these last 3 more accurate for the fan base.
You have to do 100 mock drafts simultaneously in order to make everybody happy.
Now, that would make me crazy. That right there would drive me to Arkham
You're not going to make
Asylum.
everybody happy. It's impossible. So it's going to be some people upset no matter what.
You know what my
favorite thing is?
What's that?
It's when they get mad at us because this guy was still on the board. Even though the person you got is a great fit, but that guy was still on the board. And
right.
It's like, bro, like, but what about the pick? Did you like the pick?
I think that the way we've mock draft has been more what's the word? Like, coincides to the way the Niners do it, right? Like, we've learned over the years that they have their players, and we've been trying to figure out, like let's go back to last year, like the real draft. Not any of us mocked a wide receiver in the first round. So this year, I don't think the Niners drafted a wide receiver in the first round, but this year we're like, let's just pick a position that the Niners have never drafted in the first round under this regime. And they've drafted Brandon Ayuk. That was a first-round wide receiver. So we go defense, we go offense. Do we go corner? We never drafted a corner in the first round. Not under Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. So we'll see what happens. Shout out to the Breezy Bunch members out there.
Very interesting.
Very, 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 man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I see 49ers throwback. Matthews in the building. Jax Knox in the building. Says hello.
Yeah.
Don't bother me in the building. Mike, you can turn your volume up just a tad bit for me. Nigel's in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, he started off and said, what if we went safety? You think the Niners would draft a safety with it? What if the pick is Nick Emmanwori, right? Out of South Carolina, the big 6'3", safety, 4'4" guy.
At 11?
I'm just saying, bruh. Ain't no way we thought Javon Kinlaw was gonna be the pick. Ain't no way we thought, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We thought they would address the defensive line, but not with Javon Kinlaw.
Right.
So we think,
right.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Mike, that's how we're gonna do this draft. We're gonna focus on the trenches, Mike. We're gonna address the defensive line. The question is, who's going to be that guy? Is it gonna be Walter Nolan? What if it's somebody we haven't even really talked about, like a Tyleek Williams from Ohio State that hasn't gotten any love or no, because he hasn't worked out. He hasn't done any of the combine stuff. He didn't do the Senior Bowl, didn't do the Shrine Bowl, but he's a run-stuffing defensive tackle up front. Like, what if that's the pick?
I mean, then that's what we got to do. You know, I mean, if that's the pick, that's the pick. I just don't know if I'm going to make that pick. You know, like if that's the way they go, you know, I'm gonna, you know, no matter who the pick is when it actually happens in real life, I'm gonna look for positives and I'm gonna look for negatives.
No, it ain't, because if they draft a punter in the first round, ain't no way anything
I'm gonna
positive.
look for positives. And I'm gonna look for negatives.
After the reaction, you might try to look for the positives. Come on, keep it a buck, bro. If they draft a punter or a kicker in the first round, you going ham. I already know. You're going to break the internet. I can feel it.
Yeah, maybe.
3 days later, you'll come up with a positive. Well, he was the best punter since, you know what I'm saying, since Pat McAfee.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
All right, Mike, let's get to this mock draft. We got 7 rounds to get to. You know our time is limited here on the BAM show.
Wait, we doing all 7 rounds?
All 7 rounds.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yep. So we're going to go back and forth.
One.
Mike, should we rock, paper, scissors, shoot and best 2 out of 3? Or one gets it, the first one gets it? Or
I think, so because there's a little bit of a delay, I think we should say rock, paper, scissors. Let me see. Ready? Go. Rock, paper, scissors. See,
shoot.
It's a delay.
It's not a delay. You just didn't.
All right,
you
ready?
hit the rock, I
Go.
hit the scissors. You would have won. Rock,
Paper, scissors,
shoot.
Okay, go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's one. You want it? You want the first pick?
Go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, we tied up. Next one wins it.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go. You ready?
I hope you win
Go.
this too. Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
This punk.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah, you got the first pick. Let's go, Mike. You are on the clock. All right, man. We're going to start the draft. We're not trading up. If anything, we may trade back, right? Maybe trade back. It's up to Mike what he wants to do with that first pick. Mike, all right, man, you got some prospects available, but I want you to address this, not who you like, but who you feel like the 49ers are going to draft. And I feel like they're going to go trenches here. Just the history repeats itself. If you go back to Robert Saleh's first tenure here, he drafted defensive end. Now he's back. Does he go defensive end again? I'm just curious.
Oh boy. All right. Let's see who's come off the board so far. I got my eyes on some players already. This is gonna be tough, man. All right. So we got Malachi Starks is gone. Shout out to the safety from Georgia. Tyler Warren is gone. Scroll up a little bit more. Let me see who else is off the board up there. No. I want to see. Yeah. Hunter, Graham, Tet, Abdul, Will. All right. And my tackle is gone. I think I'm gonna go with the new name that I've been seeing around this week, Mike Green. Can we get a Mike Green edge rusher here for the Niners?
I mean, he's available. And so I don't think you got to overthink with the 11th pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no overthinking it. He's available. And he's
good.
And he's probably the best edge/run defender in the draft. Best edge/run. Came in, pro day. Don't know what he ran. I don't think he ran the 40, but his 3-cone was a 6.85. His shuttle was a 4.24. I mean, these are all astronomical results. The athleticism is there. The bend is there. He's got the moves. He's got the best power to speed ratio in this draft. I like him. I don't want to say I like him better than Abdul Carter because I don't think his first step is as quick. He's more of a, if he got this kind of like X-Men ability, like he can kind of sense if you lean in a little left to the right, and then he knows it, and then boom, he takes off. I don't know what you call that, but yeah, it's that. I don't think you overthink the pick. If Mike Green, if you're going edge and Carter's off the board, why not address it with a premier pass rusher? I mean, the pass rush win rate is right there, 20.2%. Here's the thing, right? You can have a high pass rush win rate and still not sack the quarterback.
That's true.
Who does that sound like?
True. Nick Bosa.
Oh my God! I didn't say it. I didn't say it. No, I didn't. It didn't come out my mouth. He said
Dun,
that.
Dun, dun.
Oh, wrong music.
That was spooky, though.
That was cool. I didn't say it. I did not say it. Just want to put
Wayne
that
did
out
it.
there. That doesn't mean I disagree with it though, because he said the stuff that I was gonna say. That's it. This dude doesn't only have the high pass rush win rate, Mike. He has the 17 sacks to prove it. Led the nation in sacks. So I mean, just look at him. Look at the true set pass rushing grade too. 90.9.
9.4 run stop rate.
Look at that. That's high, bro. Like when you see it in the blue and it's off the chart, it don't get no
That's
higher.
what you told me. You said that blue is blue as in true.
Ooh, like
And
the
that's
ivy.
what it do.
That's what it do.
So, listen, man, I don't see anything on here to not make us go and get him. I say make Mike Green the next 49er, man. Let's go, baby.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for the beautiful comments and stuff out there. We appreciate that. Oh, I drafted the wrong guy.
You lying.
Nope.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. We're starting this right over. And he better be available, too. That's okay. That's okay. Drafted the wrong guy. No problem. We're going to go right back to it. We did all the talking, so we don't got to watch him get taken now because we wanted him. You know how it worked, right? There it is. All right. So I'm on the clock. Cue the music. All right. Now, Elijah B, shout out to Elijah B, not a member, all right, but I encourage you to become a member, all right. Elijah B says Tyreek Williams hurt himself at his pro day today running the 40. I haven't been
That's
in
absolutely terrible.
That is absolutely terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I see some questions in the chat. Don't worry, stick around toward the end of the show. We'll get to some of the questions. We just want to get through this mock draft, being that it's Wednesday, stick it to our schedule. That's crazy. Like the first time he worked out, and then he probably hurt a hamstring. I don't know what it is, but I'll definitely find out. Mike, can you look that up while I do my pick, or you want me to wait till you do your pick and I'll look it up?
No, I'll look it up. Spell his name for me again.
Tyleek, so it's T-Y-L-E, or is it L-E-I-K? Yeah, L-E-I-K Williams.
Tyreek Williams.
Oh. You should know. That's your guy. All right. I just threw you.
All right, here we
bus.
go.
I did. So we went edge rusher,
40-yard
and now that I'm on the clock, I feel like the Niners, this is where I can see them kind of doing what they did, I think, last year. They might go with the best cornerback available. They went with Renardo Green. I see Maxwell Hairston on the board. You know, I'm a big fan of the overall game of a player, not just that one season. All right. So for those that are just tuning in, we drafted Mike Green, edge rusher from Marshall. All right. Now let me just look, because I do think that the Niners need to pair this up with a sure-studded guy up front. Now, Mike, would it be a reach if I went and got kind of like one of those big run stuff and defensive interior tackles? Okay. I'm asking you, would it be much of a reach? Let's say if I wanted to get a Omar Norman Lott. Like, what are your thoughts on that? If I decided to draft Norman Lott, who is slated to go like around pick 60, he won't be available, but I definitely want to shore up that. Or CJ West, somebody that's going to be a surefire up the middle from the interior. And I feel like I could get a big guy later, like a big 300+ pound guy later. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so right now the interior defensive tackles that are going to go off the board are going to be the more versatile ones right now. Like you said, those big guys are going to be waiting. You know, those are almost like the guard/centers. Like those are going to start coming off the board later on. So if you're looking for the athletic type, now is the time to do it.
Okay.
And wow, CJ West just jumps off the board there, man.
Yeah, man. So like for me, it's between these two dudes. You know, if I'm going to go big, not 330 big, but 315, 310 big, but has the explosiveness, the quick first step, and things like that. I kind of like CJ West over
Shamar.
Norman. I'm a huge fan of the Texas A&M guys. You know, I'll take a chance on a Nick Scourton over any one of those Texas A&M guys. Like, I feel like I'll take a chance. I felt like they utilized him wrong, and they just need to like let him rush the passer. But, you know, that's just my theory. But look at his run stop rate. It's 11.4. I'm looking to stop the run up here. So that's where I am. Am I looking for the pass rushing defensive tackle, or am I looking for that run stuffing defensive tackle? Because we can see He's got the pass rush win rate high at 18.9%. This is tough for me because like I'm trying to figure out like where I want to
Yeah,
go. But
but
it's got to be one of these
this is
two
the best
guys.
of both worlds right here. This is
Yeah.
the best of both worlds. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
that's why we're having
positive
this
in the pass rush win rate. That's hard to say. Pass rush win rate.
Thought it was just me. Thought it was
Wow.
just me. Thought it was
But
just me.
his run stop rate is high too. So I mean,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with him. And I'll be honest with you, what's more important for the Niners right now is stopping the run. It don't matter how good your pass rush is. If they can run on you all day, it don't matter. They're gonna neutralize it.
My pick is in. It's gonna be C.J. West out of Indiana. I'm sure we're gonna get a bunch of flack out there because it's not one of those premier defensive tackles that we talk about all the time.
You want to see the video of Williams going down?
Not really. Is it bad?
Okay. I mean, it's a big dude running his 40, and he just falls and grabs his knee. But he gets up, he goes underneath their arms, and he walks off.
Okay.
So maybe it was just like something popped out of place a little bit type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree. Now, Mike, would you consider like a defensive tackle like over 300 but under 330? Do you consider those nose tackles or just bigger defensive tackles?
Over 300 but under 330. I think those are just big tackles because the height's going to make a difference, right? Like wasn't Buckner over 300 at one point? Wasn't he like 301, 302?
He could have been.
He was like 6'8", right? Like
but he was tall, right? So his weight distribution looked a lot different, right? Like so was Eric Armstead, but I don't think he was over 300. I don't think he got to 300. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, Eric was bigger than Buckner, right?
Height wise.
Yeah. Oh, he's 6'7", 291. So he was right there.
Yeah.
6'7", 291. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I feel like, getting a guy 310, 315, I think that's kind of like where they like their defensive tackles because they're not going to get pushed back in the run game, but they're quick enough. Like if you find the quick enough ones that has the quick first step, the twitch, good hands, that's C.J. West, right? So you're on the clock, Mike. We're at pick 75. We're in round 3. We have 2 picks in this round. We actually didn't trade back. You do have a trade back to pick 84, so you can move 9 spots back, but that doesn't make any sense right here. And it just doesn't make any sense to trade back at this particular point in time. I mean, unless you're looking to get, unless some guys fall, and you're looking to get extra 4th round picks. Yeah.
This is my first 7-rounder, so I'm not personally going to do any trading.
Okay.
Now, if that's something that you want to exercise on my behalf, I'm going to make my pick when it's time for me to make my pick, though. But if you see an offer that you just can't refuse, then that's, I respect that.
So we used the first 2 picks on the defense. I don't know if you still want to go defense, but we addressed the trenches. So for those in the live chat, we have addressed the trenches. Mike Green on the edge, C.J. West on the interior, 2 guys they've met with. Mike, what are your thoughts with pick 75? We are now in round 3. Where are we going?
I think it's time to look at some offensive tackles.
Okay.
Let's see what offensive tackles are available. I'm looking for like an Anthony Belton.
Belton's available.
There's the guy with the long name, Savannah.
Savannah is available.
He's available as well. Okay, so there you go. I like that. Is Irsay available or Jones?
Who?
Okay, I guess not. Irsay
Emory Jones is available. If you talk about Emory Jones, yes.
Yeah. Emory Jones Jr. He's available.
You said Irsay though. So who you talking about?
Ursiri, Ariantante. How you say his name?
Ariante.
Yeah.
Ursary.
There you go.
Ariante
Ursary. Yeah. There
He's
you go.
gone. He's gone though.
Okay, so I'm gonna zero in on Emory Jones. Let's see how he grades out here.
I mean, his grade is probably not going to be as high, but I thought he had one of the best Senior Bowl weeks. He went up against some of these guys we're talking about, right? Like the Norman Lotts and the Mike Greens and those guys. And he held his weight, like he held his own. So he had really good week of practice at the Senior Bowl. Let me see if he tested at the Combine, but you can go ahead and read that stuff if you want, and I'll give you his measurements from the Combine.
Yeah, so I'm looking at his information here. I mean, he's pretty average across the board. This isn't a bad guy right here. And again, you want these guys to improve.
Yeah, 6'5", 315, 34 1/4 inch arms. So he's got the measurables. But are you drafting him in round
I don't know if I'm
3?
drafting him. He had a significant step back from 2023 to 2024 when you look at his overall grade.
Yeah.
So let's not. Yeah. Oh, look at me. I'm clicking the X on the screen like I could do it, and then I saw your little finger pause. All right. So let's look at Jonah.
All right. So Jonah, I like. So Jonah, I like because you'll get versatility out of him. Now they used him. They didn't use him at the Senior Bowl. He did not get reps as a tackle. He got reps as a guard. So they kicked him in the guard. He played very well at the guard position. But you can see that he has guard tackle versatility right here by his snaps alignment for 2022 to 2024. So that's there. He's better in zone than he is blocking, but it's a big dude, right? This is a big guy, man. We're talking 6'5", 336, you know? So
he's that big?
No, he's big. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Okay.
So Savanea did test, if I'm not mistaken, 6'15". He's 324 now. So at the I'm gonna go by the combine weight. 6'15", 6'4", 324, 30, almost 34-inch arms, 33 and 7/8 inches. So the arm length is almost there. All right. He has a high relative athletic score. Okay, high relative athletic score of a 9.14. You get into the 9s, you're screaming athleticism to me. He ran a 4.95 in the 40 with a 1.72 split, Mike. He has the highest 3 cone at a 7.38 for offensive linemen. 7.38. That's the highest out of the offensive linemen.
Okay. So I think you're answering my questions here. So I think we're going to go with Jonah Savanea. Now, here's my main reason why. And I know that you said that he got work at the Senior Bowl at the guard position, but in 2022 he earned the starting right tackle reps. All right, and so that's not anything to slouch at. That's kind of what we need. I say we take him. If he can't perform at right tackle, you know the team is going to take a tackle, try him at guard, see what they do. So I say that this is the pick here. Hopefully we get our right tackle for the future in Savanea. I like this young man.
I can dig it. Kid from Arizona, big kid from Arizona. That's all I'm going to say. Big kid from Arizona, screams versatility. 49ers like getting offensive linemen that are versatile. If that doesn't fit the bill, I don't know what does. Just a quick update. Mike Green, the 49ers have are hosting a top 30 visit with Mike Green. So Mike Green will get a top 30 visit with the San Francisco 49ers. Just wanted to put that out there. So, Mike, good pick on that first pick. All right, man, now I'm on the clock. And see, Mike, this is why I thought about waiting, because I like Charles Grant from William and Mary. And you see things are changing up. Shout out to look, things are changing up. All right, things are changing up. But I talked about this kid, and since I'm talking about top 30 visits, he also had a top 30 visit. I'm not going to sit here and waste any time. You went offense. I'm going offense. I like Harold Fannin Jr. He's my 3rd tight end. He's my 48th ranked player on my big board. And this kid just screams versatility and productivity. So if you can get production from being versatile, to me and the NFL, that screams a Kyle Shanahan pick, because he likes to have players move all around the offensive line, line up everywhere on the offensive line. And so for me, if I see him available at pick 100 in round 3, I think it's a perfect spot to get a Harold Fannin Jr., who does have a slower 40 time. Ran a 4.7, all right? But when you look at what he does, all right, just look at the run blocking grade, Mike. 75.2 is the highest run blocking grade coming out for like receivers, tight ends, whatever. Highest run blocking grade, all right? Highest run blocking grade. He's pretty good on contested catches. He catches over 50% of those passes. But it's what he does after the catch, okay? He's getting 7.5 yards after every catch. He finished the season with 1,555 yards. That's including the bowl games, okay? So when you look at the regular season stats, it's 1,300 something. But when you add in the bowl games, boom, boom, boom. So on the regular season, 120 targets, 100 receptions, something like that. 128 targets, 100 receptions. But here, 117 receptions on for over 150 targets, including the bowl games. Mike, quick thoughts on him. He is a little bit stiff in his lateral movements, but you don't have to have him moving laterally. He could run drag routes and line him up in a slot. He'll beat those guys. He'll beat the small nickel backs. He'll beat those guys every single time. I understand he's 6'4", 230. Are you worried about him? Because I really like this kid.
No, this guy looks like a good all-around player. And, I think what the most exciting thing is, like, what can we add to his game, right? If you just take him and insert him into the Niners offense, he's going to be a weapon. He is going to be someone that can come in and contribute right away. Then it's like, what happens when we can develop him more, right? What happens when he gets around a guy like George Kittle, who was just obsessed with working out and doing his thing? You know what I'm saying? So I really, really like this pick, man. Harold Fanning Jr. for the dub, man. I like it, man. Give yourself a round of applause, Wayne. That was phenomenal right there.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? I see our brother Tony here, right? Is he the only person that can like type with typos and we understand what the fuck he's saying every single time? Like,
it's because we in the group chat with him, so we know exactly what that means.
Tony, what up, man?
Oh my God.
Because some people write typos and I'm like, huh? But when Tony writes a typo, I'll be like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the language. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, absolutely.
Tony gonna hit me up in my text messages right now, and I already know.
I hope he cuts you out.
It's gonna be a few typos. Yeah, for sure. He knows me. He knows who I am. He knew I was gonna come for him. Like so that's what I do.
It's cool. It's absolutely cool, Tony. I had nothing to do with it. That was all
improv, bro.
Wayne Breezy. That was all the Wayne Breezy.
Mike, you on the clock, man. We are we're in round 4.
All right, so this is our first round. This is our first fourth round pick together, Wayne. We've never gotten to this area here. And I want to look at
We've done a 5-round mock draft before, I think.
We have?
Yeah, we've never done a 7 though.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes I'll be mixing it up. You know what I mean?
All right, so then cool. So let's see what we have. This might shock some people. Let me see what's available at running back. I want to check out running backs here.
Now, you got some backs here, right? There's the first 5 backs off this list. Sign me up. Jadon Blue just ran a 4.24, I think, 4.25 at his pro day. Bashal 4.29 at the NFL Combine, fastest combine, 4.27. Bashard Smith might be just the best pass-catching running back in this draft. The hands are ridiculous. The routes are ridiculous. The hands are ridiculous. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is, to me, he just screams 49er. I understand the product, and we'll look at all of them, just trying to see where your mind is. I just know about
the reason I wanted to start with these guys because I see that the Panthers just went running back at 111. And when's the next time the Niners pick? Because there's going to be a little bit of a run once teams start going. So we go from 111 to 113 to what?
To 138. So we draft last as well. And we'll get a top one of these running backs.
All right, let's check out centers also.
Shout out to my man Eddie G and the B-Dogs, 25-month member, man. We salute you. Round of applause, baby.
I like that.
Sir.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right, you said you wanted to check centers?
I just want to look to see if anybody fell. I doubt it because the top centers are going to come off early, and the ones that are after are all going to come off in like rounds 5 and 6 and 7. So
2 centers that I know you like. Seth McLaughlin is there. I wonder how he did at his pro day. Jake Majors is still available. I like Jonah Monium as well from SC, Southern California. So you got some guys there.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe Seth is still on the board, and I'm wondering, so this is based off of what? You know what I mean? Because he's my favorite. He's going to be my favorite center in this whole draft.
So here's some positions that you haven't addressed that we might need: wide receiver, linebacker. Any thoughts on that? Those positions?
Yeah, and corner.
And corner, correct.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's take a look at let's see who's available here. Is this all positions here?
These are all the positions right now. Yeah.
Isaiah Bond. Is he the 5'11" guy or?
So Isaiah Bond, 5'11", 180. I just don't like his. I don't know if I like his attitude. I don't know if he's gonna has a good work ethic. I kind of stay away from those guys.
Yeah, I'm not really.
But if you want to look at the receivers that are available. Torrey Horton is an underrated guy. Pat Bryant from Illinois, big wide receiver. I'm high on Nick Nash. Kyle Williams, I don't know. Kyle Williams is a route you up guy.
He could have been born to play for the 49ers, and he will not play wide receiver for the 49ers. They're not going to let him do it.
I disagree, man.
You know what his name is?
You mean the fans won't let him do it? Or because
Yes.
I think no,
the fans.
Listen, Kyle Williams, bro, he might if he's not watch there be a run on wide receivers if you don't pick a wide receiver. And he'll be gone.
We had Mooney Ward run out of the building. You think we're going to get a Kyle Williams in here and we're not going to do the same thing to him? These fans are ruthless. We will destroy this young man. He can't come to the 49ers.
No, I understand that, but I don't know, man. I mean, I look, if you're going to go linebacker, Jeffrey Bossa's staring you right in the face. If you wanted to double up on the edge, Oladejo was there. If you wanted to double up in the interior, if you wanted to get the bigger run stuffing guy, you can pair up. Can you imagine C.J. West and Jamari Caldwell in the middle, bro?
We pick 138 and 147. Okay, I know where I'm going at 147. All right, so I'm going to leave my center there because I think he'll be available at 147. All right, so let's go. We might need to get this linebacker, Wayne. This is a big.
All right, so let's look at the linebackers that are available because you like Barrett Carter. You might like Barrett Carter over Jeffrey Bossa. See, Bossa's known for speed. He can cover. He can blitz around the line of scrimmage. Is that D. Winters? Like, is that who D. Winters is supposed to be? That's my question. He is smaller in size. And look, he's one of my top 5 linebackers. 6'2", 235. It's kind of light. But, look at Barrett Carter. He has that sideline speed, so he'll play more. He could play more of the weak side. I feel like Bossa's more of a mid-Mike linebacker, so say. I don't know. It's all.
No,
Danny Stuntsman is there. There's some guys. Cody Lindenberg,
like
tackling guy. Cody Simon from Ohio State. Love that kid especially around the line of scrimmage. You know how I feel about Jay Higgins. I don't understand why he's not getting enough love. Because he old and slow? He don't play old and slow. I can tell you that right now. He got all the tackles.
I'm ready.
Okay, who you got?
It's going to be early, and they're going to kill me for it.
Okay.
But I want Barrett Carter. Let's get the linebacker here, man. 5'11" guy. This guy is a tackling machine. You can blitz him if you want to. He loves an opportunity to get after the quarterback. He kind of chomps at the bit. He can drop back in coverage a little bit. This is definitely the guy.
All right, I like this pick for you because this is a guy you've been high on at the very beginning of mock drafting. You saw him at the NFL Combine. I thought he tested very well. In fact, I really wasn't looking into him until you mentioned him, and then the NFL Combine kicked off, and he ran a lot faster than what I thought he did. All right, he ran a lot faster than what I thought he did. 6 feet, 231.
He measured in 6 feet.
Yeah, he measured in 6 feet, so he's even shorter than you know what I'm saying, than what PFF had.
No, I had him at 5'11". I had him at 5'11", so that's good.
He didn't run the 40, didn't run those, but he did look good in the drills. I wanted to put that out there. Now, I talked about getting a running back right here, and Bichelle Tootin is staring me right in the face. And, I know we didn't go wide receiver. We do have a 5th-round pick, 2 5th-round picks. We didn't go wide receiver yet. I will see which wide receivers are available. I do want Kyle Williams. I already know Mike already said he was going to go center.
No, you could do it.
Nah.
Yeah.
He already said he's going to go center here. But I'm looking at a kid with speed. I'm looking at a kid that's good at the outside zone. And I'm looking for a kid that's great at getting yards after contact. That's high on my list.
And we have 3 picks in this round, right? And then we're not back on the board until the 7th, correct?
Well,
we go
in the 5th
5,
round, we have 2,
6.
and then I think we got 3 7ths.
Oh, shoot.
I'm closing out the 4th round, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, damn.
But can I just show y'all what Brashard Smith can do? I know people love the speed from Bichelle Tootin, but let me just show you Brashard Smith as a receiving back. Jesus, have mercy. First of all, 1,326 yards on the season. He finished with 14 touchdowns, average 5.7. He doesn't have the 4.2 speed. It's a 4.4 guy. Hold on. Let me get my running backs pulled up. I can't remember what he ran off the top of my head, but I love what I saw from him at the Senior Bowl. He ran a 4.39.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have Brashard Bashal Tootin was a 4.32. I'd rather go Brashard Smith, the bigger back, 5'10", 196, great in the pass catching game. I wouldn't feel this is a reach, but I feel like the faithful would trash me if I don't go Bashal Tootin here when I'm looking at him and getting a 4.32 guy. 4.4 yards after contact for Tootin and 3.34 yards. So what do I want? Like, do I want the pass catching? Do I want the receiving back?
Well, I tell you what, I plan on picking a running back on my last pick, and my guy is going to be able to catch some passes also. So it's up to you as to how you want to do it. But just know that we on the same page, baby, because we're going to need a little bit of both. I know drafted two running backs.
So who's your
crazy,
running back?
Right?
Yeah, who's your running back?
Mark.
Who? Oh,
Mark.
Wood. Yeah.
Woody, yep.
I forgot his real name. Jaquavius, something like that.
Yeah. Jaquavion or something like that. Yeah.
Let's see if he's still available, though.
Oh, he's going to be available.
Yeah, he's there.
He's gonna be,
Jaquavius. I was right. Jaquavius. Jaquavius Marks.
I'm planning on getting him at the very end of the draft.
Okay.
Just so he's going to be my last pick.
Okay.
And he's a pass catcher.
Okay. Let's go wide receiver here. And I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get thrashed. But y'all cannot complain about a receiver being able to get open no more. Because this what he do. And he do it like he doing it when he doing it for TV. He just gets open. The kid routes are ridiculous. His route running is like how Kyle Shanahan play calling used to be when he first came here. It was that inquisitive. It was that like, oh my gosh. Like this kid can run routes. I'll pull up his stats. That's fine. You man cover him. Good luck. We got the zone beaters. You got the zone beaters. You're going to have to put him in man because he can run. So I'm just going to draft him, and y'all could be mad at me later. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And look, so look, this is what the Panthers did. The Panthers did, you said that they drafted a running back early, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they went around and got Bashal Tootin. Big dummies.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Williams. Wow.
I know I'm getting trashed.
Almost 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns. Listen, man. No. Don't feel bad about this at all, man. Don't feel bad about this pick at all.
I was gonna see if anybody picked up where I got that line from, and Slick 68 is always on it. I've been doing it like you doing it when you doing it for TV. You don't remember that from Mace?
Yeah, the little intro thing. Not intro. What do they call it? Damn, I ain't listening.
Interludes.
The skits, the interludes. Yeah. Dang. Hey, so I put a name in the private chat. Can you just tell me before if is he on the board still or no? I put it in the private chat.
Nah, he gone. But
is he going early in drafts?
Yeah,
I like this kid.
I don't know. Okay, let's just talk about him because people are like Xavier Restrepo ran a 4.8. Okay, cool.
I don't give a.
He the best route runner in this draft.
The whole draft.
Like no one gets open like him. Except for Kyle Williams. Like Kyle Williams, like that's what I'm trying to say. So like Xavier Restrepo doesn't have the burst. He doesn't have the second gear speed. He just doesn't have it. That's why I said I would be interested to see how quick his 10-yard was. And the other testing was pretty good. Like the shuttle, that was good. The 3-cone was good. But his 40 is just ridiculously slow. That's fine. You don't need him running the routes down the field. That's not how you use him. He is a slot machine.
You put him in the slot.
Put him in the slot. He's big and he's gonna be tough. It's like, can I just remind everybody that Puka Nacua wasn't fast?
Isn't either. But yeah.
But my point is, he one of the best receivers in the NFL, right?
Yes, sir. He sure is.
And it's because of the way he can run down the line, like not straight, but lateral. Don't look at speed, just a straight 40 vertical speed. Look at footballs ran laterally. Kyle Shanahan likes lateral guys. He likes to wear the defense's asses out, running 50 to the sidelines. That's why you see a lot of drag routes, a lot of those type of routes. You know what I'm saying? So We could Restrepo. You could pass up on him if you want to. He's gonna drop a little bit, but I don't expect him to drop a lot. Mike, you're on the clock. We gotta.
You think he's a third round pick? How? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if my center is still here. Oh wait, we forfeited a pick.
Yeah, but that was already happened. It's been like that.
My man is still sitting right there, man. My Ohio State man. I got to go with him, bro.
I think this is where you're gonna have to get him.
Yeah, because I mean, is he gonna be there at 160? You want to swap picks? You want to swap picks?
Because he might not be there at 160. If that's your guy, you go get your guy.
Because Luke is probably going to come off the board before him, right? Luke is going to come off the board before him.
It depends, man. If cats want,
I want a center. I don't want a guard turn center. I want a center.
Yes,
and that's why I want Seth McLaughlin.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Is that the pick? Because I'm ready.
That's my pick. Yes, then get him. Let's do it. Right. We ain't gonna waste no time talking about this right here. Let's
cool
do it,
beans. Man. Cool freaking to the beans. Luke Condra went to the freaking Cardinals. He did. He did.
I knew he was coming off the board too. Okay.
All right. You've already got. Just want to see where you went. Oh, you got Barrett Carter.
Okay.
We did not get a tight end. Oh, yes, we did. We got Harold Fannin.
Running back. You didn't get your running back still, bro.
I know because you said that you were going to go and get the running back.
I'm going to get him at the very end. It was the last pick of our draft, 252.
I'm all about like addressing. I want to double up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No safety still. Oh, okay. You want to double up? Okay.
Yeah. I got some sleeper safeties in round 7 too, by the way.
Oh, okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You go on Elijah Allison. It's way too early for that.
Leave me alone, bro. All right. Looking at the interior guys, I do want to double up. I see the nephew down there, Moses' little brother, Cam Horsley, had a good pro day. Great pro day. Definitely boosted up his draft stock. Still a little too rich and too early to draft him right now. But I do want to address the interior defensive line again. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity to do so. I do love Trevor Etienne. Edge, I will check to see what safeties are available. I'm not going to lie. Ja Joyner from Minnesota is available.
Okay.
Can I talk about this kid, Tyrion Ingram Dawkins? Because I know a lot of people. So I fell in love with him at the Senior Bowl. And the thing that I like about him is his burst. He has that quick first step. And I don't know if you remember, I was posting something like, yo, keep your eyes on this kid. Then at the combine, he tested better than all. I think he tested with the interior guys on the defensive front. Let me just check So but he's going to be an edge because he's too light to play interior, right? He's too light. He's 6'5", 276. He's that tweener piece. I feel like the Niners need one of those players, right? The Niners need one of those players that can go inside and out or outside and in. And speaking of that, here's some news for you guys, for the 49ers faithful that are just tuning in. Speaking of the player that I'm talking about, Sam Okuwano has signed his 1-year exclusive rights tender contract per the San Francisco 49ers, right? Right? So he signed his contract. And that's a tweener, right? That's a guy that lines up as an edge but can play inside because of his weight and speed. I like this Ingram Dawkins kid. Is he a reach, though? Picking at 160, slotted to go 183? What do you think? Thoughts?
I mean, you got to get your guys when you believe in them. The Niners overpick somebody every year, and we be losing our shit, right? Like, we do it all the time. I say you go out there and you just get your guy. You don't worry about it. So, I mean, look at how we just picked Seth, right? And Seth was considered an early pick. He had a 160-something on here. So you got to do what you got to do, man. I picked him 20 spots earlier. You could go ahead and do the same thing.
But then I do like Fidel Diggs, who I know is just a speed rusher, and I could probably get him a little bit later. You know what I'm saying?
So you have this pick and 249.
So I only got 2 picks left?
You only got 2 picks left. So you gotta wait. This is my show, Mike. You got 2 picks, Nick.
Because I
just
feel
letting
like
you
we
know, but
really
it's
digging
tough.
into the crates. Like I feel like we
Yeah.
really digging into the crates. Like this is not just for entertainment. Like I'm really trying to give y'all some insight on some of these players that I really feel like could come here that the Niners may have under their radar that no one's thinking about.
All right, so I won't do what I was going to do. Then. If we're going to do that, I was going to have some fun with my next pick, but I won't do that then.
I'm going to look at the
Because
safeties because I do want to see what safeties are available. I like Caleb Ransall. I like Upton Stout. Oh, but I love Craig Woodson. Malachi Moore is another guy we could get. Here's my sleeper, Dan Jackson. Thunder Dan.
Georgia's players, man. They're
Thunder Dan.
going to have like 12 guys.
I watched him knock Jack Beck out. So that's all I needed to see. And Jack Beck had a touchdown, and Thunder Dan said, "Not on my block." Pack. It's like, whoa. Then he went and had a crazy pro day. He wasn't invited to the combine. His pro day was ridiculous. Can somebody tell me what Dan Jackson ran at his pro day? I feel like it was like a 4.3 or 4.4 or something like that. This kid can ball out. He understands. So I feel like I can wait on the safeties. I want to get guys that I feel like can be impact players right away. I feel like we addressed the offensive line way too much. I do like Logan Brown, and I don't want to pass up on Logan Brown, but we took the tackle. We took a center. I don't think we draft 3 offensive linemen, bro. I just don't think so. I'm going to go on my pick. I'm going to go with my gut and my pick. I'm going to get Tyrion Ingram Dawkins.
Okay. All right.
All right, no claps, right? All right, I got you. I got you.
Can't. I don't have the sound.
Okay.
I don't have it over here. You got the soundboard.
It's okay. No, I wasn't
like
talking about
the
from you.
edge.
I was like in the chat.
Oh.
Like I ain't see nothing from like it just went dead silent. Like they even stopped chatting. Like
You like this Georgia defense though, huh? Like because
It's
you like
not-
their safety, their edge guys. You like in the early round, you like some of their tackles also.
Well, the funny
defensive
thing is,
tackles.
I don't like their edge guys. That's funny that you said that. Like, I'm not high on Jalen Walker. I'm not high on Michael Williams, but I do like what I saw from their secondary. Malachi Starks would be their leading safety. Dan, I think, is going to be underrated. Mike, where are you going at pick?
I want Ryan
227?
Fitzgerald right here, man.
Huh?
Ryan Fitzgerald. He is a kicker.
Mike.
No? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, when we are stuck with your boy, and I'm saying I'm putting emphasis on your boy. When we stuck with him, I don't want to hear it now. You want to ask the chat? What you doing? Are you cursing me out? What you do? I heard the clickety click, but I ain't see nothing.
We good. We good. We good.
All right, so if we're not going to do this, then cool. All right, can I see our picks again? Let me see what we have picked. If we going to leave the kicker, because this is the perfect spot to get Ryan Fitzgerald, just so you y'all know.
We're not drafting the kicker.
Okay. All right, so we have gone edge. I'm going backwards now. We've gone center, wide receiver, linebacker, tight end, tackle, defensive lineman. That's a tackle again, right, DT? And then our first overall pick was my edge guy. So we've doubled up on edge. We've got 2 interior offensive linemen and a tackle. No, I'm lying. We only have 2 offensive linemen here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I know I'm going with 252. You don't like that idea. Let's check out the safeties again. Because you
got
didn't
some
get your
dogs
guy.
here.
And I thought
got
you were
some
going to
dogs
get your
here.
guy.
You got Crawford here. Good coverage safety. If that's what you're looking for, somebody that could play back. And it's the cool thing, he's interchangeable. Like, he's interchangeable. You could play him in the box. You could play him back. Who's on your mind, though, from the safety position? Is it Mickens?
Well, so I don't know if these guys are still on the board or not, but there's like a Malachi Moore, Sebastian Castro.
Malachi Moore is here. I
is
like
there.
Malachi Moore.
Okay.
And I don't think it's a reach. It's the 7th round. You get him in the 7th round. He's the best against the run and the pass and coverage.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because you were at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
Did the guy named Maxon Hook attend from Toledo? Did he stand out to you at all? He's a 6-foot guy,
Hook was
200
there.
plus pounds.
The Toledo boys stood out. Period. They did, but
But it's probably too early to get him, right?
no, he's not even here.
He's not on here?
He's gone.
They
He's
took
probably
Hook?
been drafted. Yeah.
Oh, snap. So then he must have done pretty good at the Senior Bowl then if he
I'm trying to tell you, them Toledo boys stood out.
wow. Oh, well, so shout out to him then. Oh, that's very good for Hook. All right, cool. All right. Let's what are your thoughts on Malachi Moore? I don't know what it is about Alabama players, but
The last time we got a safety from Alabama, he went undrafted. Can't think of his name. Didn't really pan out. This safety is different though. Like I feel like Malachi.
His grades are good.
His grades. He has really good grades. Has the height, but he's not. He hasn't been invited to anything to where you could kind of like see him play. You have to go back and really watch film on him. But if you're getting a safety in the 7th round, I mean, the question is how fast can he run? Like, so when you're looking for these guys in the 7th round, they got to have something that stands out. And he hasn't given us anything that stood out. So you could go off the paper trail and be like, oh, yeah, grades are good, cool. But he hasn't done anything to me to stand out. That's why I would go after a kid like Dan Jackson. He ran a 4.4. Craig Woodson, though, played a great East-West Shrine Bowl game, right? Stands out. Like those guys from Cal, him, Noel Williams, the corner, like they stood out. They made names for themselves. Craig Wilson had a great combine. So, like, they did something that was going to make you stand out, especially if you get them in the 7th round. These are going to be special teams guys. So you want to get guys that can run fast.
Simmons? Right. Is Shamari Simmons on the board?
As a safety, no.
What do you mean? They got him as a corner?
Possibly. I don't see him as a safety. I'll check corners for you.
If he's listed as a corner.
Yes, he is. Arizona State.
Are you kidding me?
He's a nickelback. You know, that's how he took most of his slots at the nickelback position. So yeah, he's going to be labeled a corner.
Oh, that's trash. He would be a safety in my book. But all right, I don't want to. I'm all about drafting real players at real positions, so I'm not going to do that. So all right, cool.
Like even like having Jabbar Muhammad from Oregon this low is ridiculous. Like I don't understand why is he ranked so low. You get an outside guy with 4.4 speed. Like I don't get it. Him, Mac McWilliams from UCS. I like UCF. I like them better than Cypress 2. I was about to call him Cypress Hill and Tommy Hill. I don't know, man. You got to pick who you know, who you like, who you want, who you think the 49ers will like.
You made a really good point about us needing to get some speed out there, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Makuba's long gone. Like I know he's not out there no more. He would have been a really, really good guy for us to get, right? Like him and Billy Bowman, like those guys are blazing out there. But
Craig Woodson is a 4.45 guy. If you're looking for speed at the safety position, Hunter Wooler, is there from Wisconsin. He's a 4.57. You know what? Let me give you the names, and I'll try to see if I have their speed times. Let's see. Crawford is there. Hold on. Crawford 4.41. That's the guy. Like.
I mentioned Crawford earlier, didn't I? No.
No, you did not.
No. You know who I was thinking about? I was thinking about Ranshaw.
Ranshaw. He went. Yeah, he went.
Take him.
Yeah,
you didn't take him, and that was the 4.3 guy.
He was at 190. Like, I didn't take him because I went a different position at that moment. Because I was all set on getting Jarrett Maiden. Think he was the safety from Alabama in 2020. Thank you guys. But if you're gonna go with the faster guy, man, you're looking for somebody that could give you something on special teams. 4.41, 9.9 RAS score.
Right,
yeah, like you're not drafting them for what they did on the football field at this point.
Right. Now we're just taking potential. So all right, let's go ahead and let the bells ring. Is it Kitten or Chitin? It looks like Titan, but with a K. I'm
calling him Chitin. Yeah, Chitin sounds dope
Chitin
too.
Crawford. Yeah, I like that. It sounds pretty tough. Wayne, this is your last pick. I just want to let you know that Ryan Fitzgerald is still available.
This is my last pick. But if I wanted to pick the last pick, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like I'm gonna get this right. But you know what? You went safety there, so I don't have to go safety there. Now I do feel like I want to see what cornerbacks are still available. I really like Jabbar Muhammad. I don't know why he's ranked so low. I don't understand.
The corner. All right, let's see if I can
find out. And the Niners like to play a lot of zone opposed to man. Tell me he wouldn't fit this defense, bro. Like if I'm going corner, Jabbar Muhammad would be the corner. Running backs, I did want to check running backs. Oh man, everybody's gone except for my guy on this list, Mike.
No, my guy is still there, though, right?
No, he's gone.
No, he's not.
There's 3
Nobody
running
likes
backs
him.
available. I got the guy that I want. It's
Jabbar
Keaton.
Muhammad ran
Keaton.
a 4.47.
It's Keaton. Thank you, Oscar. It's
be a
Keaton,
nice
not
value
Keaton.
round pick.
We should have spelled his name with a K-E.
Oh, they're saying that his size. That's why Jabbar Muhammad's so low. He's 5'9". They're saying he's too undersized to play on the outside in the NFL, but
Yeah,
he's
but
a
he
very
doesn't
gritty
play
player.
5'9". But I get you. That's a good reason.
They said that he has really impressive instincts and playmaking ability, but he lacks strength and size, and that's what they worry about at the pro level. That's why he's dropping so low. I was trying to find out why he would still be there. Wait, these are the running backs that are left?
That's it.
I hate. I'm never doing the mock draft again.
Well, this is how it works, man. Like,
I'm never doing the mock draft again.
All right, so I'll tell you what,
where did
Mike,
he go?
for the
Hit
last
full
2
draft.
picks, for the
Did he go
last
in
two
there?
pick, the last 2 picks, we're gonna let them pick.
Okay. All right, I
All
like
right.
that. Can you click full draft though? I
Yeah,
want
we're
to see
gonna go
where.
full draft.
Where
All right.
no, not there. I'm talking
Oh.
about. I want to see the results on the left side. I want to see who took marks. This is corny. I don't even see his name. Yo, they just took him there.
He went in the 7th round.
There he is, right there. The fucking Bears. The Bears got. It
That's
wasn't enough to
that's
get
a
Mason
good
from
pick.
us. Didn't they get Mason too?
Who, the Bears?
Yeah. Where did Mason? Oh no, he went to Minnesota. It's
Yeah.
the same division. Okay. Yo, I'm super mad at that right there. I'm super mad at that right there.
All right, so he's gone.
Okay.
All right, so what position y'all want, and where are we going? Like that, we're gonna let them pick. Gonna speed this up. We got literally 4 minutes. For Mike,
All right. They gotta
get out of here.
take. They gotta take a kicker. They gotta take a
Nope,
kicker.
they don't have to take a kicker. All right, Mike,
Ryan
you pick. I tell you, Mike, you pick.
Fitzgerald.
You pick the position and then let them pick the player. What's the one position we didn't address?
We got to get a running back.
All right,
Yeah,
so let's
we
go
gotta get a
running back. All right, let's see. Out of these 3 running backs, is it Montrell Johnson, Jr., Raheem Sanders, or Donovan Edwards? The first 3 that we see come up will be the pick. That's how we do
All
the
right.
fan experience.
Tell me their names again.
Montrell Johnson, Jr., Raheem Sanders, or Donovan Edwards. The first I get 3 of will be the pick.
Let me see if I can find anything on any of them real quick.
Oh,
I wanna
Raheem
know
Sanders is my pick. Like that's my guy. And I know I'm an Edwards guy, I'm a Michigan guy, I get it, whatever. Raheem Sanders, he could get once he gets to that top
From
speed,
South
he's
Carolina.
Yeah.
They call him Rocket, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, like, and he's 5'11", 215. He's a solid dude.
Yeah.
He's a solid dude.
Yeah.
27 passes caught for 316. Who else is there?
All right, Montrell Johnson Jr. and Donovan Edwards from Michigan. Right now, we got 1 Sanders, 1 Edwards, 2 Sanders.
I would stay away from Johnson. He's not much of a pass catcher.
Okay,
he's a good downhill guy though.
2 Sanders. We got 2 Edwards, 3 Sanders. So Sanders is the pick. There it is. It was quick. Out of this group. All right. So we
Wait, what
got
happened? You said Edwards?
Donovan Edwards. Yeah, it's a Michigan guy. All right. Now, I tell you what. How about we let them pick the final position, and then we have to pick from that position.
I'm with it.
I don't know how to do that though. Like, so all right. So you guys, which
They got the
position?
better pass catcher out of the 3 though. They did good. They did good with that.
All right. So which position? And he has the highest top speed too, right? When he can get to that top speed, he had the highest
I
top
see
speed.
2
as a running
defensive
back.
tackles. Is that 3 defensive tackles? I can't-
Damn! I didn't even know I asked the question right. They were on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
All
I
right.
see DT, OT, QB.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Oscar, I like that.
all right.
Another
Jack said
DT,
QB
right.
too. I saw it up there. Like, you know what I'm saying. So 2 QBs. All
We
right.
got 2 QBs, 2 DTs.
All right. So 2 DTs. We need 1 more. We got 1. We already addressed the center, Mizell. We already got the center. We got a linebacker already. 3 quarterbacks. They want
Let
to
me
go
just see what
quarterback.
let me see what quarterbacks that they want to start.
They want to go quarterback.
Oh, these boys.
It's gonna be.
I love it. I love
I
this.
feel
crew.
like it's gonna. I
love
feel
this
like
crew.
the Niners will want Graham Mertz. I want Seth Hennigan, but the Niners will probably go Mertz from
Oh
Florida.
no, it's definitely Seth. No, get that off of there. He's available.
Seth is available, bro.
That's him. That he is
I don't
Niners
think
through and through.
I don't think we're drafting a QB, guys.
They picked it. It don't matter. You got to do it. and we both said Seth. Get Seth.
He said it don't matter. I love it.
I swear to God, I just posted about Seth in the group chat. What didn't I just post about
I
him?
feel like we should go defensive tackle, man.
Look, Wayne, you can't change your rules. They were your rules.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me check the group chat. Hold on.
Not the group chat.
I swear I said something about Seth. No, I'm talking about our NB Niners group chat. I swear I said something about Hennigan.
Nah, I've been on the Seth Hennigan train for a minute. It's him, Tyler Shug, and him. Those are my guys. And Kyle McCord. Those are my 3 quarterbacks.
I swear I said something about him. I got to find it now.
I think we should let them pick the quarterback. All right?
No, they got to trust. You said they picked the position,
Okay.
and we picked the player. And we both like Seth. What we arguing about?
That's a couple. You know what? You're right. I just know the comments is gonna be crazy. All right, there it is. The draft is in the books.
They picked the position. They're gonna yell at themselves.
Yep, you're right. All right, draft is in the books. All right, Mike.
Yo, you know what I like
it?
about this though? Sorry, you were so passionate about it. Like you'll say something like, "Nah, but I want to do. We could do better. We could do better."
I can't
wait,
help it.
I know what it was. I found it. Can I share it with you?
Yeah.
Can I share it with you? All right, copy link. I'm gonna send it to you in WhatsApp. I found it. Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this, Wayne. I'm gonna send it to you in WhatsApp. You could do a screen share if you want. You could do a screen share. So our guy Chapman said, my guess at Kyle Shanahan's quarterback in this draft is gonna be Max Brosmer, a faster Jimmy G with quick release, blah 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 blah. And I responded, Seth Hennigan. That's my guess. That is all.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking dead at it. I've been on the Seth Hennigan train since the Senior Bowl because he was one of the best quarterbacks. He was better than Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm. He's a very accurate passer.
He's tall.
He doesn't. Yep. He's got the 6'3". He doesn't get rattled when he gets hit, and he gets hit. They didn't have the best offensive line over there in Memphis. He got some, but bro, he knows how to stand there. He knows how to deliver the ball, and he surprised you with his athleticism too. What's his little chart? Oh, you didn't pull it up.
Seth Hennigan? No.
Yeah, the little pros and cons.
It's gone. But
okay,
let's get into what we got graded because this doesn't look like it's going to end well. It's looking like a C+.
I got an A. I see that.
You better have got the first pick right. Talking about I got an A. You got the first and the second pick right. It's where we read. I called it a C+.
Okay. They don't know what they're talking about though. They hated your Kyle Williams pick. Was that the lowest grade on here? Oh no, it's a D+. So CJ West was the lowest.
They hated the CJ West pick because I at 43 I went 69. That's what.
How can they give Seth McLaughlin a freaking D+? Like I just don't understand what this thing is doing here. How, like why?
It's where we're drafting the players and where their value is.
His value was 160. That's what it said on the board.
No,
we
it did
him at
not.
147.
His thing is right. So you got him too early. Should have waited.
Man,
that's what I'm saying.
With that.
Yeah. So, they definitely didn't like all my picks. They didn't like any of them. I don't get how we got bad on the Harold Fannin Jr. We got him we drafted him 3 spots before 103. They grade hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous.
If that's solely what they going off of, like then
that's part of it though. That's got to be part of it. Plus, with the Niners, you got to address the needs first. So, like, I'm learning how to get graded, fill their needs that they want.
We did needs. They don't have defensive tackle as a need for the Niners.
Not when they want. Yeah, but on that pick, I went 26 picks early.
Okay.
For a guy, you get what I'm saying? Like, I should have tried to trade down or whatever.
So they need to start factoring in. All right. So look at the third pick, right? So we got 7A.
The audio was bad.
Oh, I didn't know.
I hope not, man. We did
bodied
this whole
this.
show.
We sound really good in my ears. But look at the tackle position, right? So we picked 75. Our very next pick ain't to 100. How is that only a B- then? And it was a need, so it matches the need.
But you drafted
it's only 12 picks early.
It's a lot of picks.
But we don't pick until 100. So what were we supposed to do? Trade back and then get him at 87?
Or draft a different position. That's how they get us. Right. Right. That's how they get us.
It's all good, man. Wait, I like our draft. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I
really,
like
really
it too.
like this
And
draft.
for those that are saying that CJ West in the second round is a reach, we didn't draft again until pick 75. All the defensive tackles that we want would have been, we're gone. So what did you want me to do? Like honestly, like how could we have addressed to get a quality person? It was between him and Norman Lott, and I went with CJ West, the best of both worlds, the run defender and the sack guy. So it might be early. It is early. Like that, you're not wrong. No one's wrong for saying that it was early, but
No, it's early with reason though. That's why.
it's early with reason. Like the context behind it was then we try to wait to 75, but those premier guys are gone. He's a top 100 pick though. So like at 69, I mean I could have went linebacker there, but we didn't. We went with the better defensive tackle. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think Oscar really likes the quarterback pick. I'm not gonna hold you.
Sounds like I mean, look, at the end of the day, you know, this is how I think the Niners do it. This is how we think the Niners do it. Okay? This is how I think the Niners do it. I know people going to hate on the Kyle Williams pick. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put his film up and you can see this kid routing.
Tell y'all, it's just his name, bro.
Yeah, well, he need to change his name then, like, or something. Like, go change your name.
we got to call him something else, you know.
He got to call himself something else. Mike, what a great show. What a great mock draft. We got about three or four of these more to go. Wow.
And that running back, Rocket. Like that was also another sleeper pick.
Right. And people, he's my sleeper running back in this draft too. But what he did at the combine was ridiculous. And so then you go watch the film and you be like, all right, I see why. Once he's gone, it's a wrap. Like wrap. And he has the good break tackle, missed tackles forced. I really focus on that MTF grade, like the number from MTF, missed tackles forced. How many missed tackles forced he has? It's high. So I thought this was good. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Mike, send us home. Shout out to everybody on X. We were live on X as well as YouTube. We appreciate you guys, man. Come follow me over here on YouTube. All right, Mike, let's get out of here, bro.
Yep. We live all the time, kicking it with the fam, bro. That's Breezy. I'm Mike, and this is The BAM Show.
What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.